I'm Lauren with Alternative Nation. I'm here speaking to Chad from the nonprofit organization for mental health, To Write Love on Her Arms. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. It's good to be back here.
Awesome. So tell us about you guys.
Totally. So To Write Love on Our Arms, we are a nonprofit organization that exists to present hope and finds help for anyone struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide.
Awesome. Definitely need more of that. Plus, it's May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so it's like perfect timing. What brings you guys to these music festivals?
Totally. Well, what brings us here is probably the same thing that brings you here. We know that there's going to be a ton of people that come out to these shows. So I've been really fortunate that this is I believe our 5th year at Rock on the Range. And ever since day one of our organization, it's really been our job to meet people where they naturally come together, whether that's online, or at a college campus, or a high school, or at a music festival.
Yeah.
And so wherever we show up, it's with this message of, look, it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
We're not trying to convince you that these issues are real, but so often people do need convincing that hope is real, that help is real, that you're not alone in whatever you're going through. So we're here primarily to have conversations.
Definitely. Very important to do. I mean, especially because I feel in the music community there is definitely more of a prevalence of mental health.
Yeah.
So it's good for, people to be talking about it in all environments, but especially this one. I mean, and you guys are obviously like really popular. You're selling a lot of merch. So, so where do the profits go?
Totally. So for us, the way our nonprofit's set up, the majority of our programs are funded by individual donations and the sale of merchandise. But again, like I could care less if I sold a single shirt here. We're happy that people have been buying a bunch of stuff because it's more than money for us. It's conversation. We don't often talk about mental health, but we often talk about shirts. Hey, where'd you get that? What's that mean? Is that a band or what have you?
Yeah.
But it's become a really incredible vehicle to break the ice. One thing we found over the past 12 years is that people are ready to talk about mental health, but so often they're waiting for someone to say the first thing, to get that ball rolling. And if that happens at a rock show, if it happens because of a t-shirt, then so be it.
Yeah, there's such a stigma. So, I mean, the most important thing about the awareness is ending the stigma and letting people know that it's okay to talk about these things and that you don't have to be ashamed, and it doesn't make you any less of a person if you do have something deeper going on.
Totally. And, I think it's fair to name the elephant in the room, too. We're at Rock on the Range, and just 1 year ago, this is when we lost Chris Cornell.
Yes.
And I remember we set up here, and people were coming by the booth, and they said, oh, are you here because of Chris? And I said, no, we've had this on our calendar for months. We've been coming here for years. But that was the moment that people said, wow, okay, this is real. Like, if Chris can struggle, then maybe I don't feel alone in my own struggles. So the hope is that out of tragedy we can find some life-giving conversations. We can pay respect and dignity to these stories that we have experienced and the stories that are still going.
I was going to bring up Chris, so perfect point.
Yeah.
It shows that people who even seem like they might have everything all together, they don't.
No,
and it's okay not to.
Totally. Depression doesn't care how many Facebook followers you have, how many albums you've sold, the color of your skin, or how much money is in your bank account. The reality is, if you're walking through something and you feel like you could use help, you're allowed to ask for that help. So from there, I'd invite you to visit our website, TWLOHA.com. There you're going to find a whole host of resources that are categorized by topic and also by geography. So wherever you are, again, just know that you're not alone.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you very much, Chad. It
No
was
worries.
nice speaking with you.
Cool.
And definitely check out the organization. It's doing a great thing. So.
Awesome.